Hello, hello, you beautiful souls. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Michelle. We talk all things life, love, spirituality, law of attraction, and all of that juicy goodness. I am here for another card pull. My guides were screaming at me. I was about to make my lunch and I don't hear voices, you guys. I just feel this like nudge, like I have to do it. And like I grab my computer, I set up my table and I just start going. So if you ever are in a situation where you just feel like you have to do something, that is your spirit guides nudging you to go somewhere, to talk to somebody, to text somebody, to put out a message because maybe somebody's hurting and they need to hear it for me. But they're moving and working through you all the time. When you are being moved to drive down a certain street, to text somebody, that is your spirit guides saying, yeah, we're working through you, we're nudging you. So from here on out, and they're blocking my throat chakra right now, from here on out, you can trust that you are always being guided and taken care of. You're always going to take action on the things you need to take action on because something is going to nudge you to do it. You're going to feel this inspired action to do it. Now, the trick is to not shoo it away. And in the moment, if it's a thought, just do it. I just posted a video this morning about how I was reading from one of my favorite books. I'm going to do the journey to the heart today, but I was reading from one of my favorite books and I had this intuitive thought to gift it to one of my nieces. And I'm going to do that. If I'm having the quick thought and it's a loving, productive, good thought, which that is, then we do it. That is a download, I like to call them. And I've learned it from other people. I started using the phrase, I didn't make it up. But you are all getting downloads daily. You're getting ideas, you're getting thoughts. Oh, I should go here. Or you feel an urge to go out to your car to get something. And then all of a sudden you run into a neighbor and you have like a 2-hour conversation and that person really needed you. You are always being moved to go do things. And I'm actually going to make a video, I think, on this, because I just had a thought. There's been so many times where I've been in my apartment and I get this urge to go to my car. And it's been happening for the last like 2 years. I'll get this urge to go out to my car. I don't have anything to go get. Sometimes I do, but I follow the urge and then I'm looking in my car for why I might be out there. And then I find the thing that I needed, whether it was a receipt from something that I've been looking for like a week, or it's, oh, I meant to bring those towels in to wash them. So I'll go out to my car not knowing why I'm going. And then I look around and I kind of putz around. I'm like, what am I doing right now? And then boom, my guides show me why they moved me out there. It happened yesterday. I think it was last night. I went out to my Jeep, just was checking on it, checked my mail, went back to my Jeep again because I felt this urge to go in my glove box. And I had found this one little hair thing that I've been looking for forever. And I was like, no, that's not really the reason why I came out here, but I could use that hair thing. I'm going to bring it in the house. Well, as I'm walking back up my steps, I run into one of my neighbors down below and it was awesome. We talked for like 40 minutes and he's just going through it. He's going through like him and his partner moved here temporarily because they're building a home in Florida. And he keeps having all of these setbacks with his new home. So as an intuitive, as you know, me being a messenger, my guides made me go out to my car because they knew that I would run into him walking his dogs. And then we talked for 40 minutes and I soothed him and was able to give him messages to say, hey, you can trust, whether you believe in the universe or not, but you can trust that you're being held up. You're not supposed to go to Florida yet. There is something that might happen down there. Maybe there's something that you need to fix up here first. Like he was even ready to leave and he like got rid of all of his furniture. He sold his couch from his house. And now he's like sitting on Adirondack chairs in his living room because he's going to be here for another 4 weeks. He had to extend his lease because the house isn't ready yet. So I was able to comfort him and to give him this insight that we're always exactly where we're supposed to be, which is a funny message that I was teaching him. And it's a message that I'm teaching you. When you are feeling the call to do something and it doesn't make sense, my back is itching right now. So I feel like my guides are trying to tell me something. When you are feeling, so I don't know if somebody else has an itchy back right now, I'm connecting with your energy right now. But we are always exactly where we're supposed to be. even if it's going out to our car or going into a room in our house and we're like, wait, why did I come in here? I don't know why I'm here. It makes sense later. So trust your nudges. Always follow that inspiration. It's because a lot of times we think we're doing something for one reason, like maybe you're thinking you're going to go see somebody or something's going to happen, but you end up going, but something completely different is birthed through that interaction or that venture that you went on. Maybe you just drive to the store, but you end up meeting somebody at the store and you're like, oh my gosh, I can't believe the timing of this. What are the odds of us running into each other? So we are always synchronistically being moved to what we need. So start trusting that. That's going to be the opening message of this reading. I'm going to call in Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron. I'm also going to call in Archangel Gabriel. He is the Archangel of communication. So I'm feeling that somebody out there is going to be getting communication soon, and it might be difficult. It might be I don't know why I was just burning that for so long. Did you guys see me? I was so dissociated, not paying attention. But somebody's going to be getting communication soon, and it's going to be a hard conversation. Either the person communicating with you is going to have like high anxiety. They're going to be scared to talk to you. Maybe they're going to apologize, but it's going to be a tough communication. And I'm going to call in Archangel Gabriel to help us prepare for that. Whether it's somebody telling us something, I don't know. We shall see. All right, I'm going to go put this on my incense burner. Be right back. All right, let's see what messages we have today from our Journey to the Heart book by Melody Beatty. All right, universe, Archangel Michael, Archangel Metatron, Archangel Gabriel, please open sacred space. Please allow us to hear the messages that you want us to hear. Why did you force me? I feel like Gabriel forced me to sit down. Gabriel, why did you have me sit down to do this reading? Please show me and make it very, very clear the message that you wanted to call forth today. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And I just heard kids. So I don't know why I'm being guided to say this, but this morning I've been starting to mentor teenagers, and I'm mentoring a 17-year-old boy, and I just started mentoring a 15, she might even be, no, she's 15, a 15-year-old girl this morning. We took a long walk at the park and I just talked to her. And I'm really loving doing this because I'm able to offer the space for kids to be heard, to feel empowered, to understand why they're so sensitive and why they have anxiety. And it's become my greatest joy to help kids. I mean, I did it for 17 years, but I kind of pulled away and I started doing this work. But now I feel like the universe keeps bringing me kids, and their parents are hunting me down saying, Michelle, we need you. My kid needs your advice. So I felt guided to share that. Wow. I got cherish each moment. Sorry, I just got distracted, and I'm hearing kids outside my door right now. You've got to be kidding me. My guides are so awesome. So maybe this message is that kids, we need to be there for our kids right now. We need to cherish our moments with our kids. Okay, let's read this. It says, May 4th, cherish each moment. Stop waiting for the one moment in time that will change your life. Instead, cherish all the moments. A desert cactus that blooms briefly only once a year does not consider all the moments it is not in bloom wasted. It considers them necessary and important. It knows the rest of the year, the rest of its life, it is beautiful too. All the moments count, the quiet moments, the moments of boredom and solitude, the moments of sharing, the exciting moments of discovery, the moments of grandeur, the agonizing moments when we feel sad, angry, and upset. Each moment in time is equally important. Don't wait and hope for one thing, the one person, the one event that will change your life or plummet you into the future and the life you desire. Instead, remember that each moment in time brings change, evolution, and transformation. Many of us relish the magnificent spiritual experiences, those tremendous discoveries, those important times of change, but those moments don't happen that often. The truth is, each moment in time is a spiritual experience, an important time of change. Cherish all of your moments. Soon you will see the beauty and power of each. Let each moment have value. Let each day of your life be the spiritual experience you seek. The power to change and evolve lies within you. The life you desire is happening right now. Your destiny is here. And the little quote at the bottom says, cherish all of your moments, embrace the beauty and the importance of each one. And it's funny because I was thinking lately, I've been doing some healing around relationships and my perception of them and what I want to call in for myself. And do I even want a relationship at this point? And I kept thinking like my life would enhance if I had a partner. My life would be better if I had somebody to share it with or somebody to travel with. And I stopped thinking those thoughts. I said, no, I'm going to make my coffee. I'm going to put together my card table. I'm going to dress really cute. I'm going to do everything for myself to make my moments beautiful and enjoyable and rich in experiences. I just created a video that I posted, I think it was yesterday, about love and creating a loving spiritual connection, an intimate connection between a partner. Yes, I crave that. But it's kind of like mimicking what what this book is saying, is that when we cherish people and experiences and food and just our life and each small moment, that makes everything more spiritual. And the spirituality is us loving us and life. That is the most fulfilling feeling that we will ever experience. It's more than sex. It's more than kissing somebody else. It's us loving us and what we're doing in each small moment. And when you can appreciate and see that and really feel it, like everyone put your hand on your heart right now, hand on your belly. Let's take a few deep breaths together, in through your nose, out through your mouth, making a loud sound. Ready? 2 more. Really relax your body right now and think about what is in front of you right now. What can you find joy with? You know, is it this video? Is it a beautiful tree outside your window? Is it a candle burning? Is it a good cup of coffee or tea or something yummy that you're eating? Be present with that right now and ask yourself, how can I cherish this small moment right now? How can I be so grateful? And the way I find gratitude is I'll quickly let my mind go to like a worst case scenario. And I'll think about not having what I have and how sad I would be if I didn't have those things, and how sad I would be if I couldn't help that girl that I went on a walk with this morning. Like if that girl, you know, say any kid in the world was suffering and they didn't have somebody to sit there and listen to them intently and give them love, I would sit and be so grateful that I get to be that person to help her or him. And I want you to think about, what can you be so grateful for right now? What do you have right now? You have air in your lungs. You have your health, I hope. You have your sight, your ability to hear, think, smell, taste. Be grateful for the small moments. Let that be the biggest thing in your mind right now, and shrink everything else. Right now, you are safe, you are loved, and it's time to start cherishing yourself and your personal experiences, and no longer seek the external validation, if somebody loves you or not, if they're giving you attention. Throw all that out and give yourself that love and attention. Learn to be on your own and be okay. And when you do that, ironically, then you start to have everybody knocking on your door wanting to be around you, because you're just in this goddess or God energy where you're just exuding so much love and light, and you attract all good things to you. And my watch buzzed when I was saying that, so I feel like that's good confirmation. Let's see. I also just feel called to share, if you guys are having dreams lately and you're feeling like they're coming true. I was talking to a client and he's from down south, I believe. I can't remember if he said he's from Georgia or the Carolinas. Shoot, I forget. But he was supposed to move up to Philly. and plans shifted. He ended up staying put, and he stayed at his job that he's at. And he texted me like 12 or 13 days ago and said he had a dream about a woman he saw in his dream, and he remembers her eyes. He's never met her before. It's a vision of a woman that he saw in his dream. Well, he texted me today and said, Michelle, and I was telling him, this is your person. The universe is preparing you. It's prepping you for this person that's going to walk into your life. He saw the girl from his dreams at his apartment complex or wherever he works. He's not sure if she was there inquiring about living there or if she was there visiting a friend, but he saw her eyes, and she was the girl in his dreams. And now he has to just sit with this information and let it all unfold and see how it's going to happen. But if you're having dreams and they're coming true, this is your gifts surfacing. I was telling him, now we need to track, when did you have the dream and when did she show up in your physical reality? Because he's either manifesting her or the universe is showing him that he has a gift of seeing things in his dreams. And he tracked it. It was like 12 or 13 days. I think he dreamt about her 2 nights in a row. So that's why it's 12 and 13 days. And now he knows that in 2 weeks, his dreams might be coming true. So when he has a new dream about maybe getting a new car or maybe a job opportunity, he knows that, oh, in 2 weeks, this might come to fruition. So that's a little advice to all of you out there. If you're having dreams, if you're feeling like your intuitive gifts are enhancing, you're thinking about somebody and they're calling you, these are your gifts. We have to learn how to use them and to utilize them in the future and really cherish your gifts. Gosh, so much is coming through right now. I almost just wanted to say more, but I'm like, no, pull cards, Michelle. They're here for the card reading. If that message that I was just about to say comes through again, then I'll let it come through. All right. Wow, we have 2, 3. Yep, your divine service. You got the dog. The dog, the sea turtle, and the leaf cutter ant. So the dog first, how can you serve yourself better? This is cherishing each moment. How can you love yourself? How can you see your gifts and use them? Make conscious choices. Sea turtle, conservation. This is choosing good food, exercise, meditating, self-care. The turtle is very slow moving too. He slows down, he meditates, he takes inventory of his life. And then the leaf cutter ant is usually like the hard worker. He's like moving and grooving every day. It says, army of life, ask for help, seek support, you are not alone. So look at all those ants that he has around him. He's not alone. They're all going to help him carry this food back to their little tribe. And you have that same, I should say the universe is bringing you your tribe who you're going to connect with and do things with in the future. It might be slow moving now, but your service is starting to surface. What you're supposed to be doing in the world is coming to fruition. All right, let's get a card from my deck, the Ever Unfolding Heart. Thank you. Your current decisions are creating your future. Choose to set yourself up to feel good. Again, with make conscious choices. And this is all kind of like following those intuitive nudges that I was talking about earlier. You know how I was like, oh, I got a thought to do something, and we just go do it if it's healthy and productive. So keep doing those ideas that you're getting. Oh, there's one card that was already flipped. A celebration is coming. New partnerships, marriage, pregnancy, moving, an opportunity, a promotion. You are worthy of this abundant time. Soak in the deliciousness. I just want to show gratitude right now. My apartment is so quiet. There were so many times in the past 2 years where it wasn't quiet and I would always get frustrated, and it's so peaceful right now. So I'm going to cherish this small moment. And I'm grateful that I get to do this and reach all of you. And now Spirit is saying hi. We got the Cardinal. A loved one is trying to send you love. Say out loud, thank you. I know you're always with me. I love and miss you too. I feel like this is my dad coming through. So this is a loved one for you all that has passed away. They're coming through right now and they're telling you that they love you. And they might be sending you cardinals. So if you've been seeing cardinals a lot, That's them saying hi to you. And they're guiding your path. And this card is sticking out. And I had a thought 3 times, Michelle, grab that. And I kept ignoring it. Wow. Your soulmate is wondering what your love language is. Do you even know? Let's find out and tell them. Physical touch, quality time, acts of service, words of affirmation, or receiving gifts. What is your love language? You need to figure it out, because apparently you have a celebration coming in, which might be a new partnership, and you need to know how to love yourself and how to provide for yourself, and then how to express your needs to somebody else so that they can provide for you. Was a loud noise. Okay, we're going to do another animal card. It's such a big deck. We're going to shuffle this way. I just heard money, money, money. Somebody going to come into money soon? Wow, we got the rabbit card. Now is a lucky time. I guess so. 49, number 13. That adds up to 13. So if you're seeing bunnies or rabbits, they are saying luck is on your side. Now is a lucky time. Maybe go play the lottery. We have the horse spirit. Freedom is yours, number 33. And usually when I get this card, I see it as a horse running on a beach, feeling so free. And then I think about somebody in their life is feeling spiritually free. You're craving more freedom in your life. You're wanting to eat healthier. You're wanting to be lighter. You're wanting to go places when you want to go there. You're sick of your job. You're sick of being told what to do and when to do it. Your soul is searching for that freedom, and it's coming. So hold the line, make good decisions, start eating better. You're being called to do certain things. Start tuning into those decisions to set yourself free. I did that this weekend. I went for a healing session with my mentor. I felt called to book it. And oh my gosh, did it set me free. I had so much pain in my body over a situation in my life. And I finally feel like I can just be free from the mental prison of it. And it's just my inner wounding from childhood and how I want my life to look. I've let it go. I've just said, I'm okay with whatever happens. And I truly feel that way. I woke up today and I just felt so free. And I didn't feel like I needed to do anything to be loved, or I didn't need to achieve anything. I didn't need to hurry up and try to get as many clients as I can to be of service. I just feel calm and peaceful, and that whatever is meant for me will come to me, and I will be okay no matter what happens, and I will be provided for. Where if you would have asked me back in December, January, February, I was so in survival mode. I didn't know how to live life. I was scared. I just quit my job. I was like, what am I going to do for money? And now it's like, even if the money isn't as loud in my mind, it's still something that I have to focus on. We live in a 3D world. We have to pay our bills. But for some reason, I just feel so free that I know that I don't need to force anything to happen. And the old me was always trying to force and control and to manifest everything. But now I know that if I'm always desiring something else, then that means I'm not cherishing where I'm at. So I think this freedom is calling all of you, and I only share my experiences to help you guys kind of relate it to your life and where you might not be feeling free. But freedom is when we can be in our own minds and not feel in pain or worry or stress or jealousy or fear or shame or guilt. All of these emotions can control us. And if we can move through them and not attach to them and separate ourselves and say, okay, this is from childhood, this is from a marriage, this is from somebody cheating on me, this is from a betrayal, we can set ourselves free from feeling that fear of it happening again. I'm being guided to use my Sex Magic Tarot, so it's about to get a little risque in here. Okay. First one, Knave of Swords. So this is the Knight of Swords. It's all about a witty mind space and somebody who is very sharp with their words. It could mean communication is coming in. He's admiring her naked body in this photo, and she's leaning on a sword, and he's on his knees, kind of surrendering to her. So in the photo, the Knave of Swords does not match the original tarot meaning. In the photo, I see him as surrendering to her, and she has her back to him. And she's kind of like, you did me wrong. You used me, you abused me, you left me, you ghosted me, you friend zoned me. And it's like, she's like, nope, you need to do way better this time, if she even gives him a second chance. And maybe that's the communication that's coming in, is somebody just apologizing and they're on their knees saying like, hey, I was not okay back then. I was not clear about our connection. I didn't understand it. Please forgive me. And maybe he's saying it was his wounding that caused him to pull away. I'm also being guided. I just heard anxious avoidant. I don't know if you guys are aware of attachment styles. There's different kinds of relationship attachment styles. There's secure, there's anxious, and then there's the fearful avoidant, and then I think the anxious avoidant. And when I saw that card, I heard anxious avoidant. So somebody who, how you know what attachment style you are is how you show up in a partnership. Usually the person that's more open and grounded, and they're wanting to talk about their feelings, and they're willing to face their shadow and all the shit, and they're willing to talk about their jealousy, they're secure. They're usually the secure attachment style. And then somebody else who, you know what, I have a photo. I'm going to read it to you guys. Okay, so tell me how crazy this is. A little boy just ran by my front door saying, Grandma, I'll call you back. And I was just reading a text that was on my notification screen of somebody saying, I just ran into my grandma's boss. That's a synchronicity. I read grandma and somebody said grandma. Just a little lesson on synchronicities. And what that means is I'm in alignment right now, that I am so energetically open that I am attracting whatever I'm thinking about instantly. So right now I should go play the lottery. But I'm going to read the attachment styles to you guys. I don't know if I saved it on my phone. Okay. So secure sounds like they can trust fairly easily, is attuned to emotions, can communicate upsets directly, leads with cooperative and flexible behavior in relationships. That's the first one. Second one is anxious, has a sensitive nervous system, struggles communicating needs directly, tends to act out when triggered, meaning they intentionally go to make your partner jealous. That's the anxious attachment style. The dismissive avoidant downplays the importance of relationships, is usually extremely self-reliant, can become more vulnerable when there's a big crisis. And then there's the fearful, which I call the anxious avoidant, is they're more dependent in relationships than the avoidant. They strongly fear rejection. They have a low self-esteem and high anxiety in relationships. So when I got this card, I was thinking of the anxious avoidant. So somebody who has a sensitive nervous system, they struggle communicating, they act out when they're triggered, they like want to get back at you, and they want to make you feel bad for making them feel bad. And they have high anxiety in relationships, and they fear rejection. So if this sounds like you, which whoever's listening, I feel like this message is for you. If you're an anxious avoidant, you need to heal this. You need to ask yourself, why can't I communicate my needs? Why am I so anxious? Why do I want to hide and run when somebody wants to have a grounded conversation with me? Why am I so afraid to be myself? And that's what this person did. He ran and was scared, and now he's coming back and saying, teach me, show me how to be this way. I don't want to feel this way for the rest of my life. I don't always want to be running and trying to fill a bottomless pit that doesn't feel good. So once you can address what kind of attachment style you are, you can start to heal and ask yourself the big questions like, why am I doing this? Because you don't always want to be fighting with a partner or leaving and coming back. You want a stable relationship. Let's get another message on this. What else do we need to know about this partnership? We did get a message that a new partnership is coming in. Is this an old person coming back and wanting to grow with you? Wow, 4 of Swords. It's like they both can't wait to touch each other. He's like kind of trying to control her in a way. I don't know. She has her hands on him in an inappropriate way. And he's trying to like, he's got his hand on her forehead, hand on her mouth. Sorry, I should show you guys right away, leaving you guessing. I don't know what the energy is about this. I've gotten this before and I always get like mixed feelings about this. It's almost like she's wanting to love him, but he won't let her love him. So she wants to give him love. She wants to nurture him physically. And he's kind of like hesitant or holding back and kind of pushing her face away. And then we have the Hierophant, which is a man of many women. And he's just kind of the king energy that thinks he can have it all. I don't always love this card. I feel like this is an arrogance energy, but the Hierophant doesn't mean that in the tarot. So that's why I don't really like connect this to the original tarot. I see this as somebody thinking he can have whoever he wants. So I feel like, okay, I just got a message that this man who has been unsure of himself, he's an anxious avoidant, he doesn't like confrontation, he's scared to have this conversation. She's kind of over it and like, come on, get your shit together already. But she understands that he has to heal. She tries to love him, but he doesn't let her love him. So there's frustration with that. But then there's also this confidence that he's out playing around and messing with multiple women behind her back, and she knows about it. She's like, I know you're doing this, and I know you're just trying to fill this bottomless pit that's never going to get filled. You know, you think you want all these different women, but you're never really going to be satisfied because he's going to move on from these 2 and he's going to find another 2. So certain people have patterns that if they don't ever face them, they will continue to be in this energy. They will continue to cheat. They'll continue to look for the next high, the next body to stare at. And they rationalize it in their mind saying, well, I'm human and this is what we do. And, you know, I'm not going to not look at somebody, but they're taking action. They're literally like going for those people. At least that's the message I'm getting for whoever's listening, for your person, not your person, but a person out there. But it's like they're coming back and trying to like talk to you again. And you're like, I know exactly what you've been doing. Nice try. Like your behavior needs to change. But this was the energy before. It's like almost like he's I feel like he's trying to control the situation. This is like a control card for me. This is control. Control, control, control. And she's taking back her power, saying, nope, you're not going to control the situation anymore. All right, let's do one more. We'll end this reading with one more card. Okay, we have the Hermit. There's a third party. Somebody is in a partnership and there's an outsider looking on, watching this candle burn and realizing the candle's about to be burned out and the opportunity is no longer going to be available anymore, meaning that there's a flame that's burning out. Time is running out is what I'm hearing. So if this guy is wanting to be with her and she's still married to him, this guy is sitting here saying like, I'm going to move on soon. Your time is running out, sister. And it's like a sad energy. It's like he's like, I can't do anything else. I just have to sit here and watch this. So whoever needs to hear that message, time is running out, and either somebody's going to come back and take action to relight that candle and say, no, I choose you. I want to be here. I want to do this. I don't want to be in this energy anymore. I want to heal. I want to grow. I want to apologize. And she has the energy to help him heal. Most feminine, so I don't know if you guys know this, but when twin flames get together, when they finally merge and come into union with each other, that's when the work begins. Usually they meet and every single fear is triggered in them. And they do this healing separated. And they go through high anxiety days. They go through healing days. They go through angry days. They go through dealing with their finances. It's like every fear or past situation comes up inside of their body to be purged, to get rid of, so that they can be in partnership together. And then when they're in partnership together, that's when the healing actually accelerates, because their bodies being merged together can really integrate and really elevate and ascend. And it's almost like their souls get brighter when they're together, and they're more vibrant. And then when they get together, guess what also happens? More money shows up, jobs and careers elevate, and they start to get job opportunities. It's because they're finally in alignment in who they are and who they're supposed to be with. And sometimes before they can merge, the universe brings them all these different partners that are kind of like them, their twin flame. So they might look like their twin flame. It's almost like these fake flames are little tests, and they're almost like little taunting energies to say, are you going to hold the line and wait for your real twin flame, or are you going to entertain these extra people that are just bodies in your life trying to pull you away from your twin? And I don't mean to say bodies like they're using them, but just like these other people that are mimicking the twin. They look like them, they sound like them, they kind of have the same mannerisms and stuff, but it's just a test. It's like a fraud. They're not the real thing. Your twin is yours. So if you've been tested with random people asking you out, or you going on dates and they're just not quite like up to par with your standard, do not entertain that. That's a fake flame. It's not your true person yet. So I feel like, I don't even know, I just totally blanked out for a minute. But you might have been in a separation phase from your person, or you're awaiting your new person, and they had been in the energy of dating all these different kinds of people, and maybe not being honorable dating, but maybe they're just trying to figure it out. Maybe they needed to get all this out of their system before they're with you. And then when they're with you, they're going to be like, all right, this is it. This is the real deal. She's the real one. He's the real one. All those other people were knockoffs. They didn't at all have the full spiritual connection, the emotional, the mental, the physical connection. And he's going to come back and say, I'm sorry. I'm sorry I had to do all that, but I needed to figure it out. I needed to grow. I needed to learn. And I'm not going to try to control you anymore. I'm going to let go and let things unfold. But time is running out. So whoever this person is, they got to do it soon. The universe is nudging you to be together. It is time to get together. A celebration is coming, and you need to know what your love language is so that you guys can heal together and be able to provide for each other in the way that you need to provide for each other. And it will be your service. Your love story will be your service to our planet. You being together, you elevate our planet. So you have to figure out how to be together and stop living in this lower vibration energy and start being in sacred union. And to finish it off, cardinals and bunnies are going to be your best friends. Cardinals are your loved ones saying, we're guiding this partnership. You're going to be protected. The bunny is saying it's going to be a lucky time. Good things are going to start to come your way once you start setting boundaries and choosing the best for yourself. All right, lovies, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I'm sending you so much love. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that bell, and I will see you in the next one. All right, peace out.